Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
This game goes on. Zeus finds an Infernal Chain, cut the video, and Gumayushi taking a bit of damage here. Good fire kick, and actually Teddy going forward. A couple more autos and he's dead, and that's first blood for the bottom lane of DRX. That's not even silver lining. Oh, Satab is, that's not the lane, that's the river. Faker is going to get shuffled, actually, delivered to Sponge. Flash has to come through, but Sponge is immediately flashing after him. Faker could die as well. It's a decent shockwave, but it ain't going to save him, and Satab moves DRX to 2-0.
What a start, honestly, and they're able to find the two
to this composition, and if T1 don't start that snowball rolling, things could become difficult. Rascal coming forward as Sponge is here again. Remember, no flash on Zeus. No Umbral Dash either, as there is the Magnet Storm. They didn't even want to invest it, as Leap Strike comes in and the flash has to be used, but Rascal is able to lock down the kill. That was almost a flub, but they nailed it in the end.
Yeah, so well in time to follow up here.
Yep, Ona is going to go a bit aggressive onto Pleta, but Teddy might have been his target. Now Kerry is going to come on over. Teddy is in so much trouble. There he goes. Faker moving in as well. Flash out from Pleta. Faker moving real quickly thanks to the Aqua Prison. More like freedom here as T1 will be able to take down Teddy, the prime target towards the bottom side around that turret. And the more they're able to open up this map, the more they will be able to get that snowball moving as we see how this all occurred.
Yeah, Teddy just kind of completely overstepping there. I mean, the important thing is they don't have the level 6 from the Milio to get them out of the Aqua Prison. Now they're super low, and Ona actually kind of baits this here, so goes in initially, and then he kind of backs away like, oh, I don't want this, waiting for the backup from Carrier. And Carrier gives him the boost, gives him the extra damage just to make sure he gets the quick kill. And then a nice flash from Pleta at the end, reads that one from Ona. Recall, he's not going to be back in time, so likely just see DRX give this one up.
Yep. And so that is going to be 2 dragons. We'll see what soul it's going to be. It's T1, it's often Clouds. They do have my back there. And Faker is on defense. That's a flash Magnet Storm. Teddy going to flash out of the way of the tidal wave. Faker should go down. But they do secure the dragon. And the soul will be Hextech, actually.
Dragon fight. They're going to need to put a stop to the dragon stacking.
And Sponge is looking to put a stop to Zeus here, who doesn't have flash. Remember, Magnet Storm comes down, Emperor's Divide, and he's just going to be swept under the rug. Sponge will take a few too many turret shots, but he isn't going to die for it. And now Rascal is chasing after Faker. Shockwave comes in, but doesn't exactly do what he wants. Still slowed down by the dissonance. Rascal will be deterred as Faker gets into that pixel brush. And now, oh, Moonlight Vigil avoided. That was really cute. Pleta still diving in, and that is not really the direction he wants to go. Satab wanting to get over. Isn't going to be able to. Good dive here by T1, keeping up that aggression as much as possible. But Rascal's coming in. This is fight after fight after fight here in this mid-game. Rascal not quite finding its farm. Still probably pretty happy about how the situation is going. His owner is spotted on vision. DRX immediately back away towards him. Yeah, Rascal is actually going to, like ships in the night. They do go past each other, but there is a flash counter-strike. And Ona, he's going the wrong direction. Gravitum is going to be picked up by Teddy, and that means that there is no way out. Somehow the kill goes to Pleta, but that is fine. There is no jungler. This might be a dragon opportunity for DRX.
Yeah, big miss.
Trying to find an opportunity for that Emperor's Divide. Teddy gets vision down, spots T1, and still standing his ground here. I don't know about it.
Damage.
Yeah, does have Pleta there in his back pocket. Gumayushi able to offer a lot back. So without Smite, they do have Teleport, and T1 is still wanting to fight for this one. That's a flash over the tidal wave. Shockwave comes through though, and that's a great double bubble. Zeus able to take down Satab here as the dragon is still amongst it. It's a double kill for Zeus, who is just a wrecking ball. And they were a man down, but T1 is still making it work. Make that a triple. Oh no, it's a catastrophe for DRX.
It's all fallen apart at DRX, and now T1 should be able to secure this dragon. I think DRX need to rush straight. Should be able to secure the Baron, and DRX need to rush to the dragon. If they lose Baron and dragon here, it's going to really be rough.
Yeah, and you can see Faker teleported to the bottom lane. He knows that this Baron is well and truly T1's. Now going to be able to take it down. Of course, it is on spawn, so it takes a while to kill it. Faker, not quite aware of what's going on here. Will be able to put the ball in if he wants to, but gets the bad news. The Baron is going to be going down. Has to use his flash to avoid that Emperor's Divide. The Sand Soldier's starting to get aggressive. There is still a turret here, and Faker has dissonance, so he should be able to get himself out, but...
Yeah, which obviously isn't great. They haven't taken any tier 2 structures yet. They didn't get that third dragon, so DRX hold on okay.
Ooh, tidal wave coming in here as Sponge does get knocked up. Great shockwave onto Satab, who's trying to get himself out of there. Ona also using the ult relatively defensively. They take down the turret, but they're unable to kill any of the members of T1. Oh man, Rascal in the mid lane should be able to get something back here as he secures. Market in Shurima at the moment is struggling a little bit. You had to look at the Shuriman times.
I think part of the problem is that they're structuring these buildings on sand, you know?
Yeah, I've heard of that issue before. Is okay, cease and desist onto Teddy into that backline. He flashes, he does manage to get the ult, but the shockwave is too strong as Faker 8 kills to go now. Zeus able to take down a double in the backline as well. Sponge going to be taken away also, and DRX, they're left with only Rascal.
And they just survive longer than maybe you initially think.
Oh, the teleport from Faker as well for the shockwave position as Carrier has to flash. Oh, bubble avoided there by Sponge, but now he's in trouble, taking a lot of damage from Gumayushi. That is the second one here for Faker as Rascal is getting engaged on here. Zeus, every auto really hurting. Cyrilda's in his back pocket as well, and that is the... He's buying time. Teleporting. Bubble, dead. It was a cute play, it was a cute plan. Gumayushi able to dash himself out of the way. Good shockwave here from Faker as Sponge crashes down on top of him, but Faker's got the arm guard and he'll keep himself alive. The fire kick, not really something you're too scared about, and now Zeus is underneath turrets, not too worried about much at all. Wants to find a third Q, there it is, and Pletter is just wondering where the heck damage is. He wants to go back to being an AD carry, I think, but Umbral dash over the base gate, and Zeus is out of there. And now T1 are just going to rain hell down on the rest of DRX. Pletter,
leave him alone!
Oh, it's so cruel, isn't it? That's another kill. There's the ace, and T1 will now just destroy these Nexus turrets and take us to a game number 2. But one thing I do want to take away from this is the fact that DRX looked relatively competitive in the early stages until they absolutely didn't.
It was going so well until it stopped going well.
Yeah. These were some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.